yesterday I did a ASMR video. I can't believe I actually get so many views that I thought it was gonna get like 4 views or something, but I actually got 33. Thank you so much. I also got a request on it, but I will do that later on because that was like, I thought it was gonna be like a one time only thing. So I did it, and I might do another one later. And yes, I will do that person's request. And yeah, so today we're going to be talking about like a story time with JC. Okay, so basically this story is about, like, it's a little tragic, but it was like scary, but it wasn't ghost scary, but it was tragic. So me and my stepsister, the one that had the dog in the other video, the one that had my dog, guys, she wasn't abusing it. She wasn't abusing it. She just was trying to make it seem funny, but it turned out to be. But in the background, I was laughing. Okay, I need to stop. I'm so talkative. Okay, so basically, what happened? Me and my stepsister, it was on a Saturday, I think. I can't remember, but it was last year in 2018, and so me and my stepsister, we were like, hey, we should go on a picnic, and I was like, okay, yeah. So we packed, but we went early in the morning because that way we could stay there and like hang out for like a couple hours or something. And so, but it turns out we were there for like 30 minutes. Yeah. So we pack up a little backpack, our sandwiches and our water and our drinks, our goldfish, stuff like that. And we sit down and we lay out the blanket. So this view was such a beautiful view. It was it was so beautiful, and it had a hill, and it was a construction spot. But we were spot, but we were like 1 inch off the construction spot. So technically, but it had we were on a hill, and there was trees, and there were houses, and then there was a lake in the background, and it was such a beautiful view, and the sun was like coming out. Oh my gosh, it was so beautiful. So, well, we're eating and we're talking, and then my stepsister FaceTimes her sister, and so after that we eat a little bit more, and then we're like, okay, it's getting a little hot, so we left. So when we're packing up our stuff, we didn't know that these construction people were going to come to this construction spot, but it was a small construction spot, so we didn't think that anyone was going to come. So, well, when we were packing up our stuff, right as soon as we get done, these construction people pull into the construction spot, and they're in their truck, and it's so like identified, like with my eyes, I knew it was that, like, hold on, I'm trying to explain this better, but it was like, when I saw it, I knew what it looked like if I saw it again. There we go. And so, well, when they pulled in, me and my stepsister we were like sprinting, and because cars are really fast, so if they could come up and, kidnap us or whatever they want to do. Bruh. Okay, but anyways, sorry for that. Well, so we're sprinting, and so we run down this road, and so here's a road, and here's like woods, and then here's woods, and then here's a road. So we're like running down the road, and so I look behind me, and I see them coming around the corner, and I go straight into the woods. Like, I just go yeet, and I hide behind a tree. Stepsister is still running. She's still running, and she left me behind. And then she realized that I wasn't behind her because she kept on running. And she's like, oh crap, JC. And so then she ran into the woods, and when they passed by us, they didn't know that we were in the woods because they thought we were still running and stuff. But when they passed by, I got out of the woods, and I ran to my stepsister, and we were like, oh my gosh. And so then we walked because we thought they were gone. They came back. And we then, okay, so then when they came back, we ran. So here's like houses, and then, so there's no, like the woods stop, and then here's house. There's two ways. We went this way, they went that way. Thank God. But then we go, and then here's the woods in front of us. So we go, then we're walking. We see the truck coming this way because it turned around, because it was only a one way only, and since we're people, not cars, we could just go that way. So yeah, and so they turned around, came this way, and so I saw them, and we both sprinted into the woods. Not like we ran into the woods, but not sprinted, because it was right there in front of us. And well, when we were running, so there was this big hole and these leaves and grass was covering it up. I got my foot stuck in it, and I heard it so bad. I was crying, and I was covering up my mouth. I was like, oh no, it hurts. And she's like, it's okay. But then they passed by, and so I'm stuck in the pool. I'm still stuck in the hole as they're passing by. And so once they stop passing by, she tries pulling me out, and it took us like 30 seconds trying to get me out of the hole, and because it hurt so much, and I was limping to the house. But then after that, thank goodness the house was close by. So we are walking to the house, and we get in, and we're sitting there, and we see the car pass by our house, which thank God we're in the house. But we made it safely. Good thing they didn't get us. So yeah, that was story time with JC. If you want to know who my stepsister is, her name is Grace, and we are, never mind, I'm not going to say anything because that's my personal business. But we are no longer stepsisters, but we are at the same time, because you get it. And I want you to go subscribe to her right now. Her name is Grace Zimmerman, and she is so funny. She's great, and yeah, so go subscribe to her right now and give her some love. Yes, go give her some love. Lindsay, if you're watching this, I know you don't want to because she abused the dog, but she didn't, so. That was Storytime with JC. I hope you liked this video. Subscribe and turn on my notifications, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.
Game over. Game over. Game over.